the brave. We come to play, this is a place where all are heard. You know the squad, we ain't never gonna stop. It's a fire to a fire, we know this is who we are. Yeah, we made it alive. Survivors, alive. We made it alive. Con permiso.
We are the dreamers, the daring believers. We march to a different drum. Everything's waiting, it's us for the taking. United, we've already won. All for one and one for all. Stand up and heed the call. Never divided, the world is invited. You're welcome to join in the fun. And we're not gonna stop, no. Pick you up, let them know this is our home. No matter what, and we're not gonna stop, no. Pick you up, hit me like boom, 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 boom. Hit me like right here, right now. Take you, celebrate, go up. Hit me like
understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These ain't games we're playing, yet they try to break us in. But the line is running thin, so we won't let us burn. No, we won't let us fall. We'll rise up from the dirt, break down all these walls. There is no holding back from it. There is no harm. It's only living inside of your head. Don't you let it come crashing or shine in the dark. We're taking, we can't lose our minds today. Take our life away. 'Cause failing isn't an option when you're with me. Nothing can stop us. There's no taking us down. Running on ahead first, in control, set the run of fire. Working in the dark to serve our own light. Making our own, but all we need is ourselves. We can be the heroes of the night. We can take it higher.
Work in the dark to serve light. Hero of the night to take flight. Booyah. Prepare for a fight. It's on sight. Taking a leap of faith. Playing the game of life. Fire in the skies. No surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes. Champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is
growing. We can't stop tonight. We gotta keep it flowing.
Can you hear them screaming out your name, telling you to fight, telling you to keep on?
I can hear them screaming. The energy is growing. We can't stop.
'Cause feeling isn't in action when you're with me. Nothing can stop us. There's no taking us down. Running out of head first in control of our feeling. Working in the dark to serve our own light. Making our own love. All we need is ourselves. We can be the heroes of the night. We can take it higher.
Looking past the war and all the warriors that we get lost. Battlefield of dreams full of teams wanna be the boss. Jump into a session is a lesson when lines are crossed. Impossible victory, unstoppable, probable, logical. Locking you into view when we shoot. Don't jump, don't be a punk, yo. We taking this loot, we small, we cool. We can never hide the truth. We the leaders of this life, the heroes ready for the fight tonight. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. It's beautiful place without a trace of creed. You need to escape, a legend in these days is how I'm walking. You know the name they talking, I move around like I own it. 'Cause this is home for the moment. Show face the conquer, new world. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. There's more worlds to be open.
Do you believe we are the legacy? Do you believe? Do you believe we are the legacy? We are. Do you believe we are the legacy? Do you believe? Do you believe we are the legacy? We are.
Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. You can call it hunger every morning, gotta break fast. Even those opposing know I'm focused, so the pace lands. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, I'm a legend in the making, but I don't need the title. Stay ahead of all my life is what you make it. So get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown. I came to take it home. Yeah, I gotta stick to the plan. You can leave and keep the praise. Mexico to Japan. No, I'm leaving them amazed. And I'm moving out the brake pads. Ain't no switching up the pace. I keep it triple digits when in my pad, so don't get up in the way. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation. I'm a legend in the making, but I don't need the title. Stay ahead of all my rivals. I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown. I came to take it home. No accident when I get through all the challenges. Won't waste the breath if you ask when, and you know the decision unanimous. I might cold black with passion, blow past them, no chances, panic or challenge. Back to back baddest, old habits.
Cause casket for your whole clan, no capping, no co-captain here. But they watching me top of the tiers.
I'm just watching them dropping the tears. They pay homage, not as a peers. We were coming from the mud, huh? Now they looking up to us, huh? Now they trying to get some love, right? Cause we double up the dubs, huh? Yeah, I was born humble and cold. Now I'ma come for the throat. Never let me in my soul. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making. I don't need the praises, I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, and if life is what you make it, then guess just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown. I came to take it home. Pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it all.
Hey. Okay.
Hit me like boom, 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 boom. Hit me like boom, 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 boom.
Blast, full power, focus on the top, get better by every hour. All of this fighting and fighting is heavy. Cutting back the fear like we a gang of machetes. Chop, chop. We see the challenge, we smile. We got confidence for miles. You know we better than style. Let's break up the top. Call me a dreamer cause I'm a believer in doing the best. I never sleep cause I don't even rest. Nah, I know it seems easy cause I got my team with me. We all together and we coming for that victory.
Survivors. Hit me like boom, 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 boom. Hit me like boom, boom. Hey, hey, right here, right now. Take you, celebrate, go out. Hit me like boom, 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 boom. We don't wait for anything, we take it. When we make it out, we celebrate it. Whatever the situation, we'll overcome it. We'll stand the face of how we wanna run it. Break the limit to reality. One ain't real, creating a space where everyone's free to feel. We ain't afraid, we are the brave. We come to play, this is a place where all are heard. You know the squad, we ain't never gonna stop. It's a fire to respond, we know this is who we are. Survivors. Con permiso.
We are the dreamers, the daring believers. We march to a different drum. Everything's waiting, it starts with a taking. United, we've already won. All for one and one for all. Stand up and heed the call. Never divided, the world is invited. You're welcome to join in the fun. And we're not gonna stop you. Pick you up, let them know this is all. I'ma win no matter what.
Hit me like right here, right now. Take you, celebrate, go out. Hit me like
understand a single word they're saying, but they like
right now we could see the AW ESPORT with 16 elimination. The FORSE ESPORT 9 elimination going back to the lobby early. And now you would not forget, and you shouldn't forget, we have one of the most powerful teams in each African countries right now in the same lobby, and right now we are competing. They are competing for a grand prize. Don't you forget. And at the same time, you should not forget they are going for that. They are going to try to push that agenda against other teams after this game. You should definitely know what is going to come after match, after the game between the strong teams in each African country. We still have the Solar Flare eSport team versus the BERSERK Generation eSport team going tie for tie in the game. We have the Underground, the former AMG player. We have the Rocky. We have Rocky and Restart eSport at the back of the BERSERK Generation. This is UND Slifer knocking down the player in the AW. We have Alpha Wolves right now going back to the lobby. This is Kalika from the ESPORT BERSERK Generation, still with 7 eliminations on board right now. AW eSport, the Alpha Wolves. Despite being the Wolves, they were not the Predators in this game. Liam with 4 eliminations in his team, being the player with most impact right now with the machine gun using a chrono skill. They're still going, they're still trying to gatekeep the X. The X eSport right now at the back of BERSERK Generation. Knows that low-key they are cooked because the BERSERK Generations are not going to give them any chance to come out from that zone. We have the Underground still with 9 eliminations. Currently the team in the lobby actually dominating with 9 eliminations, going for that double digit. We have BERSERK Generation trying to, this is BERSERK Generation already spotting the 2 players, and BERSERK Generation, this is Roro the sniper, this is ESYN the Nader, and now I think we have the ES eSport back to the lobby, the COD eSport back to the lobby also. This is UND Mitski going against the Solar Flare eSport team right now. They are going after one glow wall, looking after each other, and this might be the end for the Solar Flare eSport team. UND eSport team being the first to get to the double-digit elimination, but the BERSERK Generations are competing for the grand prize, going against the UND eSport, the Underground ES. This is UND series with the MA2B. Put the pressure on the eSport team, but this is the center. The eSport team might actually be the center of the fight right now because we have the BERSERK Generation pushing in for the eSport, and this might be the end because the UND eSport are not going to let this slide. They are going to close in that fight, and this is not a drill. We have the eSport down just to 1 player. The BERSERK Generation with 3 players on the ground with 4 full squad. They have just 1 full player. They have a full player in the team. We have, despite having a full player, we still have BERSERK Generation Roro going for one of their players. This is BERSERK Gen Mason, the captain of the team. And that is a down, and that might actually be the downfall of the UND eSport right now. Mason with the A124 dropping the glow for defense. Looks in, going after Mason. Roro going for that support, and Liam is already down. This might be a clutch. Slifer versus Roro is sniper for sniper right now. Looks in for that support, and this might be the end. This might just be the end, and yes, this is the Underground. The Underground. Once again, the Underground taking the first fight and taking the first booyah in the game with double-digit elimination, going against the Alpha Wolves with the double-digit. But I think the Alpha Wolves actually has the highest number of kills in this game. But despite that, shout out W's in the comment for the Undergrounds right now. The Underground Kings, that the Kings indeed. This is UND Slifer grabbing that booyah for his team. That making him one of the most impactful player in this game. Not just in his team, in this game. We have Roro actually making his best, doing his best in that game. If you actually know what a sniper goes through, like in a short range fight, it's actually terror, because you definitely know your opponent has the higher advantage in a close range battle. But you see, it went in and helped the team, but it was actually, things don't work out sometimes. So definitely, Roro, wherever you are, you did the best you could in that place. You did the best you could, and you end this Slifer. Come on, you are the GOAT indeed. So yes, we did see that greatness and we did experience what the top players in each African countries can feed us. Right now, we are still here in the Dynasty Cup. Looking forward to the players, looking forward to the teams that are going to dominate the lobby. We see how the Alpha was dominating the lobby despite not taking a booyah for the team with 19 elimination. That is crazy, don't you get? So yes, we are still looking forward to more of that, and that is a booyah for the underground kings right now. The kings, the royalty, they have the royal bloods, and yes, Slifer with the MVP. So yes, we are definitely heading into that commercial break. So thank you for watching the first match. We will be back to feed you more of that greatness. You will witness what you want to witness. You will witness more than what you expect. So we will be back after the commercial break. So we witnessed that. So like we witnessed that. Come on. Before, like we witnessed that. Come on. I don't want to say the name. You know the name. Before we witnessed that. So definitely we have the UND esports, the you underground kings themselves. Like they crowned themselves and they lived up to the name. Yeah. Definitely, they lived up to the name underground esport, taking that advantage. Like the fact that the BERSERK generation pushed the X esports, that place actually made a mess in their strategy. So yes, the underground esport took the advantage. We had Roro actually aiding for that support. He got that support, but we had Liam Nog and we had that captain Messi and Nog. And you know, once the captain is down, like it's like the whole team is down. But yes, Roro still stood his ground, but Slifer showed him who's boss. And right now we're heading to the next Terra map. You should know it is. We already have different teams. Oh, and Plazaria is free. We have Mortal Ruins with we have X Esport and Mortal Ruins. We have ESYN Esport and Rostan. We have the BERSERK generation as Zipway. We have the deck as well being occupied by the Space X Esport. We have FORSE Esport at mod side. XYZ Esport at Museum. Turbine is free. The Gravlabs is being occupied by the Restart Esport and the Solar Flare Esport already lost their V-ENT player. That is Ragnar. Ragnar himself. And yes, they had that good cover for Ragnar. Ragnar with one elimination confirming that and is entering into the battle with style indeed. This is Ragnar with 69 health on his bar. Is he going to use the super med kit or is he going to manage and try to get the eliminations more for his team? Only the Solar Flare Esport currently has just 1 eliminations on their board. They are going up against a very, very good esports team who actually sent them back to the lobby in the first game. This is a Solar Flare esports team trying to make the third party. This is Zaza taking this position. Ragnar heading in as a rusher. What is Ragnar going to do? Ragnar might actually be in a bit of trouble right here. This is Ragnar being spotted. He already... Oh, what a sad story. Ragnar back to the spectating video. This is ASAP XR from the XR Esport. Xrootz Esport. Xrootz Esport. You should know the Xrootz Esport because they're very great. A very great game for the AMG Esports in the group stages. You should know because the XR Esports made the games miserable for the underground esports. Yes, this is Zaza rotating away, trying to get the V-vibe on his team. He's going to get spotted by the XR Esports if the XR Esports should decide to get that hit list. That might be the end. And the Solar Flare Esports are back. The first team to get sent back to the lobby. They're the first team to grab that first elimination. And right now, it is a tragedy for the Solar Flare Esports team. The underground esports team looks in, gatekeeping the XR Esports at the Intellect Center. And yet the ASAP, this is ASAP Civil War elimination, the Russia for the XR Esport. You should not underestimate the XR Esport. The cause of very great game between the underground Esport who just won the first map. You should know they are a very big try. This is Liam once again trying to be MVP, trying to be the melon in his game, going against another team. This is EX. This is Kalika from the X Esport, the BERSERK generation where they are nightmare. And Jen Liam is trying to do it again with the Woodpecker, trying to get his luck with the headshots. He is the support, but he's trying to be the rusher. Where is Roro? Where is Mission? Where is Crad? Are they trying to get that position on the X Esport? And one of the players is already down. We have the BERSERK generation Esport already charging it. They would not lose that fight. They might not lose that fight because definitely they head into that fight immediately. Immediately they had the fight immediately had a knock against the X Esport team, and this is Liam already going knock for knock. Is it going to confirm that kill? And he is using that chrono to his advantage. The opponent's chrono to his advantage. That is such a wild game from Kalika right there. This is Liam making sure he made that knock, making sure he had that knock. This is Liam going from the outside, trying to cover the player cracked right there. Roro still nowhere to be found. That is Messi back, responding to the lobby. His teammates are calling him back. They need the leader advice. And yes, the SpaceX is trying to drag it out with the BERSERK generations right now with 4 eliminations. AW Esport, the team with 16 eliminations in the last game right now, still with 3 elimination, and it's ESYN trying to look for the best time to third party the BERSERK generation, but they do not know that the BERSERK generation are not a team to toy with. BERSERK generation with 4 eliminations still. We're looking forward to what they are going to feed us, and we will be back to the FRS Flashy. I said we'll be back to a team which is going to give us the double digit, and SpaceX already feeding us that 7 eliminations to themselves. Come on! EA 4 V-ENT X7. Come on! Giving us that second eliminations to himself on his table, being a very good player right there with the M590 and the Woodpecker. I told you we will be back to see the people with 11 elimination, 10 elimination, and we're already back to UND right now. We will be back to the SpaceX soon with 7 elimination. SpaceX grabbing that knocks after knock, and this is Luxin grabbing to elimination for his team, already going for Mitsuki, trying to get that revive. Mitsuki as a good player, what is he going to do, and how is he going to respond to the pressure the Xrootz player are putting on them? Luxin being the root, being the foundation of his teammates right now. If Luxin is down, I think that UND Esport might just have their game being sold, and they might just get back to the lobby. And this is FX from the COD Esport. The COD Esport having to eliminate, you will see various players in this lobby, but I mean that elimination standing up just for their team. Come on, we want to see more of that. We want to see a team carrying its players. We don't want to see anything being dragged down by a player. We have SpaceX already with 9. I said it. My view as a commentator is a caster. I would actually know, because of the experience I've seen so far, you would see a team, whether a team has momentum or not, decides on the player. Like the player giving them the most elimination right now, the SpaceX ESPORT, does not want to go down. They do not want to lose that momentum. As they have that momentum, they should use it to farm as many kills as they could, because once you lose that momentum, before you could get it back, before you could get back in the zone, come on, before you could get back in the zone might take you a while. And the AW Esport already with 5 elimination. They had a 16 elimination. We are looking up to what they are going to give us once again. SpaceX below the team with 10 elimination. We're looking forward to it. And the Xrootz Esport sending back the Solar Flare Esport back to the lobby. Solar Flare Esport looking from a corner, trying to look for what they are going to do in the next part. Obvious. And this Snoopy going after knocks after knocks. Snoopy carries his team. Wherever you see Snoopy, you will know that he will always deliver for his team. And the COD Esport right now, COD Esport right now, they are just not the one. They are not the one. This is Luxin at the Twin Bridge going against FXS in the Twin Bridge, and we have the COD Esport back to the lobby. Sadly, UND Serif coming for that support on Luxin. This is Snoopy already spotted one of the players by gunshot. This is Serif heading for that revive. He is going to use the AC-80 to his advantage as a 99 damage from Snoopy. Team ESYN looking up to check if there are any revives from the UND Esport, but the UND Esport are not that easy. They are not that easy to fall into your trap. Come on, the ESYN Esport has experience, but I think the underground Esport are not going to give in just because they have more experience. This is Rocky going against the BERSERK generation right now. This is Liam, crack that Liam, having that great chemistry, dropping the RS Esport, the restart Esport. I actually have to restart it again from the next map. We have XYZ Esports. There is 0 elimination. The FORSE Esport trying to cook up something, but they still have 0 elimination. They have the mobility, it's normal. And this is the BERSERK generation. Still with 6 elimination. With Liam with 1 elimination. Come on, you will see a team, like you will definitely see a team, or a team who is being carried by his player. And right now we have cracked with 4 elimination carrying his team, and this might just be goodbye for the Xrootz Esport, despite the positive feeling they gave their fans. They got sent back to the lobby, but it was not in vain. They went back to the lobby with 8 elimination, taking Solar Flare back with them. They will not go down without a fight. And this is 2-7 271 eliminations down already. Is 9-7 going for his revive, and yes, this is 271 back in the lobby. SpaceX still 11 elimination going up, keeping up with that momentum. This is restart eSport with 1 elimination. I thought they were going to restart there again from the next map, but they are not giving to it. They are trying to prove me wrong, and that's definitely a game we want to see. This is Luxin heading in. This is Luxin with a flash breeze right now. They're already camping in front of Luxin, and this is Luxin down with a grenade. They are coming down. The ESYN eSport are coming down against the UND eSport. UND eSport. This is now a fight. This is official. The fight between the ES eSport and the Underground eSport, and the Underground eSport are just down to 2 players left. You don't want to get caught up to where Snoopy. Oh, Snoopy is back to the spectating view, and we have Johan still. Johan, who is known to be the MVP in his team. He actually did a very great job at the group stages. I look forward to what Johan is going to do once again. Snoopy being the duo of Johan when it comes to elimination. We're trying to look for what he's going to do. Are they trying to get the elimination of Snoopy, or they are still waiting for what is going to come for them? Because you definitely don't want to leave the safe zone. They secured the spot, and they should not leave it just because of a member. Because of a member, you want to get the revive on one member. You can send the sniper. He might have a Moscow, and this is NASA already down. They might just be pushing in. The AW team might just be pushing. This is Bobo dropping the alien UAV. We have the SPX eSport. They might just be sandwiched. The ES eSport might just be sandwiched with the AW eSport in front and the SpaceX eSport at the back. This might just be the end for the ES eSport. They do not have their potential fight. I told you the ESYN eSport might just be cooked, and they were cooked with grenades. So yeah, the play on words actually came to reality, you know what I'm saying? And this is AW already measuring to SpaceX eSport. SpaceX eSport just giving in that gap after gap with 15 elimination going with the momentum. I think the match might just be decided, because if the SpaceX goes at this pace, they might just get the booyah in this map. We have X eSport with 3 elimination. We still have teams in this lobby with new elimination. To the SPX eSport being spotted by AW Knights right now, shooting the COSA, trying to get his log. The SPX eSport might plan a very big deal for the AW eSport right now. The AW eSport dropping walls after walls, and yes, they are securing another spot. They don't want to get caught up in the middle of nowhere, trying to secure a cover, trying to keep their resources. You don't want to be using the glue wall anyhow. And yes, AW Knight is still in this game. He's using the M590, and the UND eSport might just be cooked again. UND eSport being spotted by AW Knights again. He is, but they are still in this game. I think they have network issues. AW Knight still with the COSA is trying to get his log, but nothing for the AW eSports yet. What is AW eSports still cooking? The AW eSports is the only team in this lobby, and now the FORSE eSports team are going against another team right now. But yes, they are dropping walls after walls. The FORSE eSports team is not actually a weak team, but we still have them with 0 eliminations, still just down to 2 players. The FORSE eSports are trying to take that elimination by force, trying to send the XYZ eSport back to the lobby. Slayer and Flashy actually grabbing that elimination, and my Kotaro might just go back to the lobby, and this is the XYZ eSport sending a bye-bye to the lobby. UND Serup with his sniping. Such a good thing from USP Serup. That's why being down to 2 players, Mitsuki and Serup, you have that great chemistry. We have Serup, the captain of the UND, the undergrounds right now. We still have 2 XPS. The BERSERK generations are still in this game. The only Nigerian teams to be in this game right now, because the Solar Flare eSport has been sent back to the lobby. UND Serup with the elimination. I think they are heading them for the EW eSport right now. 2 SPX, 2 SPS, sporting the BERSERK generation eSports team right now. SPS with their momentum, they are still they are being dominated by the BERSERK generation eSports team, but grabbing that revive might just make a turn around for the SPX eSport. 2 SPS still on top, and yeah, the BERSERK generation might just have that. They might just be doomed. They might be damned right now. This is BERSERK Gen Roro in 261 headshot by Paco. 261 headshot, and now this is Roro back to the lobby. I don't think he can be in this game no more, because yes, They only have their captain, and the shop has been closed. BERSERK generation back to the lobby. That is expected because they went against a team with momentum. This is Paco bringing his team closer to victory every single time. And it's another knock or knock. Paco going in for that revive. Going in for that revive and knock or knock again. Oh my god, FORSE ESPORT Flash is still in this game. FORSE ESPORT being the field, getting sent back to the lobby to SPX still. SPX are still in this lobby. Come on, the SpaceX are not giving in to any esports team right now. That's why the AW esports team being with getting 13 kills. I think they go against the SPX esports at this point. They are still going to get sent back to the lobby despite being down by one player. AW esports team with 13 elimination already going in, but wait. Already going in with a grenade, 154 damage, and this is a bang for bang, and not for knock, a grenade for grenade. AW esports Russia, sorry, I mean a sniper already heading in, and he has been knocked. I think this is the best time for the SPX esports to charge in, but they might just be strategically waiting, and this might be the end for AWTJ777 right now. SPX esports still with 3 players. If they get enough, and I don't think the SPX esports already have anything to lose in this game because they already have the 21 kills to themselves with sending the underground esports back to the lobby. We have AW, SPX esports, and the Xrootz esports. Sorry, I mean the X esports. We have, I think, 2 Mozambique esports winning against themselves right at the AW esports team. AW esports team representing trying to represent their country, and SPX also. These are 3v3, but with SPX momentum, I think they could just get the booyah. They could just get the booyah. Cooking the grenade. This might be the end for Paco, but Paco heading in. Paco heading back. This is AW2 right now getting knocked, and this might just be the end for AW esports. AW esports. Whoa! SPX esports still with 2 players. Looking for the last player in the AW esports, and that's match is decided. TUSPX, Paco XPX leading the team into victory. Come on, we want more of that. I think that's 25 elimination for the team right there. We have 2 SPX. Come on, you're such a good gameplay. What a play from the SPX esports. You expect more from the underground esports. We expected the Solar Flare esports to come from the underground esports because the underground esports actually saw their game in the first map, and yet the underground esports was one of the reasons the Solar Flare esports were sent back to the lobby. But luckily for the underground esports, they were able to make it into the last closing zone. So yeah, Paco leading his team to victory, and he might just be able to do it again because they are heading into the 3rd map with momentum. Come on, we have the 2 SPX taking, we have 2 SPX as the MVP taking the second game. Taking the second game for his team. Without 2 SPX, I think that game might just be for the Alpha Wolves. So yeah, W came from the SPX esports, W came from the AW esports, and W came from the UND esports. Come on, drop the W's for your team in the comment section. With one more of that, try to engage with your team. Come on, they need your support. So definitely we want that support, and I hope you are giving them that support. So yes, we will be heading for that commercial break. Thank you. We will be back with the 3rd map to feed you more of that entertainment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You should know by now. My name is Riley. I am your host, Showcaster. We are streaming on YouTube. This is African Free Fire community, and yes, this is definitely the Dynasty Cup. This is Dynasty Cup you've been looking up to. You've been looking forward to see, and yes, we're already feeding you that, so you should show some engagement. Yes, that's what we want. And yes, right now I'll be showing you the tables. We have the Alpha Wolves topping the table with even 0 Booyahs. They are topping the table. We have them with how many Q points? They have 30 Q points. They have 30 Q points and 43 points in total. We have the Underground Esport with 1 Booyah. We have SpaceX Esport with 1 Booyah. Underground with 42 points in total, and SpaceX Esport with 38 points in total, with BERSERK Generation Esport with 37 points in total, having 23 Q points in total. The FORSE Esport with 13 Q points in total and 22 points in total. You understand? Like placement point and all is 9 points for the FORSE Esport, and this is Purgatory. This is Purgatory. This is Purgatory map. Yes, this is the Purgatory map. So you definitely are looking forward to what we are going to feed you in this map. And yes, you should be looking forward to what your players, what your team is going to feed us. You should definitely be able to, like, at least you should feed us some of that closing saves on battles. We want that. Come on, not everything is wiping teams out in the middle of, come on, we like that intensity. We want that, you understand? So yeah, we already have different teams with their different locations right now. We have teams being occupied at Brasilia, the Forge, Skillord is free. We have Rocky already at the restart esport when they get the players in the, oh, it's a knock for knock. It's a knock for knock. This is a 1v1 Ristar with Alf Air going against Rocky right now. Going against Rocky, Ristar already down. Ristar already down. The first thing that comes to his mind is reviving Light, and that's such a great decision, because if there are any third parties, the restart esport are back to the lobby immediately, and now the restart esport are still in the game. The modes are being occupied by the BERSERK Generation. The Xrootz esport waiting for them to come out from the zone. They're trying to take the advantage of that, trying to rotate from the back of the modes house ball. The BERSERK Generation should be looking out for all angles in the modes house right now. Crossroad is still free. We have Kalika X. Kalika, he is one of the players in the X esport, but he is being separated from his team. He is at Crossroad. Wow, I think they are playing the 3-man rush kind of gameplay. This is Zaza right now, through his elimination, one of the best snipers you will have in this lobby currently. SLF Ragnar already acting for FXS right now. This is 3 different teams. The Solar Flare esport team, a team waiting at the top of Ragnar. Ragnar already noticing this run. Oh, and Ragnar might be cool. Ragnar being smart in this fight against Bobo, and that is a knock. ESYN esport down by 1 player, and we still have the ESYN esport trying to get that knock, and Ragnar is still trying to go for that knock. This is a fight between Johan and FXS. Johan confirming that kill. Is Johan going to run away? Is Johan going to escape from the eyes of Ragnar? Is Ragnar going to use the same strategy he used for the player in the ESYN esport against another player in the ESYN esport? This is Mark 7 against Mark 7 right now, and yes, this is the Solar Flare esport team not taking this easy. Johan esport is down, Snoopy is also down, and we are down just to NASA in the ESYN esport, just down to 1 player, getting a revive on another player. Solar Flare esport team, we're the first team to get a knock in the last game. Might just be that, would they be in the same predicament? This is Ragnar heading in to confirm the last kill. Already spotting ESYN player. What is Ragnar going to do at this point with the AUG? He has the same skill. Oh, might just be in trouble against the restart esport. This is the biggest mistake Ragnar might have made for his team. And the you and the sniper using the sniper, using the launcher, and this might just be it for the AW esport. The AW esport might still be full, but once one of the players are down, they are definitely heading in. They have the players advantage, they have the numbers advantage, and they have the grenades, the name it, come on. And yeah, the SPX Esport are having it rough in the early stages of the fight. The Force Esport giving them the bad fight right now. Paco heading in for that revive. We have FRS Robin grabbing that first elimination for his team. He might just want to confirm the elimination of Paco. Paco is heading in for that revive. That might just be the biggest mistake the Force Esport might have done. This is Force Esport sending Nero to Paco. Paco is down. Paco is down. The double kill for FRS Ruben right now. Solar Flare Esport team with 6 elimination coming up. They are coming up. They are trying to make up for what they did in the last game at the Xrootz Esport team. Are also not backing down either. But they are still with 0 elimination. But still looking forward to what they will do. First Esport team with 0 elimination and the COD Esport with 1 elimination. They almost got sent back to the lobby. But thankfully, they did it. And this is UND Mitsuki. UND Mitsuki sending the grenade. We have the AW Esport already going against the UND Esport team right now. Slifer might just make that reposition to put his team at the advantage right now. We have the UND Esport team already rushing in. AW is not a small team. We have the UND Esport. They are also not a team to play with. We have AW2. And this might just be the end for the AW Esport team. AW down to just 1 player. And the underground Esports might just be the biggest. Oh, wow. The sniper in the AW Esports, he reviewed his location. That's a very, very bad game for the AW Esport. And yes, this game has been decided for AW Esport. They are definitely getting sent back to the lobby unless you want to clutch the AW Esport team. And yes, AWTJ still going in with that K98. Sorry for disposing AW. And this is Slifer with a sniper. 130 damage on Slifer. Heading in for Slifer. And that is the end for the AW Esport team. UND Esport might just look for a place to top their tables right now. UND Slifer with 1 elimination using the Skylar skill. Such a good game from UND Slifer despite being the first to get damage from the AW Esport sniper. We have the Xrootz Esport team still with 0 elimination. Looking forward to what they will do. Looking forward to the elimination they are going to farm still. Solar Flare keep going. Solar Flare is still going. And Paco is back. Paco is back. They are going back for band again against the ESYN Esport. Johan might just be cooked at this point. This is Paco going in with the KC. He is the support of his team. But still going in as the rusher. Oh, M1014, M1014 being at a very, very great at using it as an advantage in that fight. Paco is the man he claims he is. Paco SPX, the captain of the SpaceX Esports, not backing down from that fight against Johan, despite Johan being a very, very big threat against the SpaceX Esport. Xrootz Esport, what are you doing? Berserk Generation, what are you doing? Are you trying to get up that loot before you try to look for the keys you are going to farm? Or you are looking forward to that conservative game right there, trying to top the... Oh! FRS Esport Josan with the headshot to confirm the Q. This is 88, 105 damage, and at the back of the tree, he might just get sent back to the lobby. We have him with another knock, 306 damage to confirm the elimination. Such a good position for the sniper of the Force Esport team. We have 3 of the players inside the car trying to head in for the players, trying to confirm that kill. And Josan might just look for a place to reposition to get that sniping well. Oh, and Robin has been knocked. Robin has been knocked once again. Josan looking forward to see how he is going to support his team. And now, this is Xrootz Esport team. Xrootz Esport team might just be damned right now because they are being gatekept by the Force Esport. Force Esport team being gatekept, and this is Slayer already heading in. This might just be the end for Slayer. Slayer heading with a half health. Yeah, Slayer still heading in. Oh, 1 knock again from Josan. Confirmation of kill from Josan, and this for elimination for Josan for his team. Might just be the man of this game. We have Xrootz, his elimination back to the lobby, grabbing no elimination despite being one of the biggest threats in this game. Xrootz Esport might just look for a way to come back the way Solar Flare are doing the same in this game. This is Force Esport and the Solar Flare Esport team be the man of this game right about now. SpaceX Esport now with 4 elimination EA 4 NVX7 with the M1887 and the ACAT with him. He is being connected to Paco. I think he is the main man of the team. Paco going in for the support of the SpaceX right there. They're still looking for more kills, and they're looking for the last players in the team, trying to get the confirmation. Kwepo looking out for his team right now. And now this is 2 SPX using the super med kit. Yeah, the super med kit. You definitely want to be using the super med kit when you're inside the zone as thick as this. They're heading into that safe zone. But if the safe zone get the advantage, there's no way they are going to come out from the safe zone unless they have the limited amount of the super med kit they need. And now they're already heading into the safe zone. They're heading into the safe zone safely, but they might just get kicked by another difference. We have the mobility king right now from the ESPORTS team. The SpaceX ESPORTS team, and this is UND Slifer delivering for his team once again. He did that in the Bermuda map and he is doing it once again. This is Carlito from the ESPORTS team with a Kronos K1 520 damage from Slifer. Come on! Non-Baronti, 151 damage from Slifer again. Come on, he is giving that head coat after head coat. And the UND Esports just measured up to the FORSE Esports team. But the Solar Flare Esports team giving them a little gap right there. ESYN Esports still down to 2 players. SLF Zaza taking a reposition for himself. SPX Kalika X going for that revive. He might just be up against the COD Esports if they have his time. But Kalika is not going to get involved in that kind of fight. I think the COD Esports might just get cooked and sent back to the lobby. But the COD Esports are back. The COD Esports are back for more grades. We have the BERSERK generation sporting the players right now at Crossroad. We had a FORSE Flashy still with red elimination, but he is doing well for his team. Mobility King is now on the FORSE Esports team. Jemasian using the long range, the ACAT, throwing the launcher after launcher. We have Liam with red elimination, still one of the most impactful players in the BERSERK generation in the first game. Roro with one elimination, still the BERSERK generation of veterans any gameplay so far. And they play the conservative game. Crack with red elimination despite being a very, very aggressive rusher there. This is UND Nitsky. UND Esports dropping a bootmaker on the BERSERK generation team. Will this be the end of the BERSERK generation? Because we have the UND Esports already coming and they are using the launch pad. This might just be the end for the BERSERK generation. They are heading into the water. They are heading into the river. That might be a very, very bad turn up for the BERSERK generation. So if the players in the BERSERK generation is already down, we still have the XYZ Esports. They might just sandwich the BERSERK generation Esports alongside the UND Esports, and this is ESYN NASA. I think it's the last player in the ESYN Esports, and COD Esports are back to the lobby with 5 eliminations on their board. XYZ Esports still in the lobby with a full score. BERSERK Gen Crack, where is Crack going? He might just be spotted by another player in the XYZ Esports, but they are not spotted. What is Messier? How is Messier going to come for his team right now? This is the ACAT. He's trying to set their position, and this is Crack already down. This might just be the end for the BERSERK generation Esports, and they are down just to their member, just to their last. Oh, the BERSERK generation Esports are back. They use the BERSERK generation Esports to grab their 4th elimination and their 5th elimination. Underground Esports still ongoing with 13 elimination, and the Solar Flare Esports team are still stuck on the 10th elimination. Fabzu grabbing one elimination for the recent battle against the BERSERK generation Esports team right now. Mitsuki heading in and Slifer heading in. We also have Lucy heading in. We have great chemistry from the UND Esports. They are the kings of this game indeed. They might just grab the booyah once again for their team. And FORSE Esports team being stagnant with 8 elimination, not trying to get into any battle yet. We have the ES Esports with 1 elimination down to 2 players. They are waiting for that conservative game. We have Zeus, we have Zaza, we have Ragnar. They're trying to take the position on the SPX Esports. If they try to clear the SPX Esports, they might just have cleared their biggest obstacle in this game, because we have the SPX Esports still with that momentum despite having just 4 eliminations on their board. This is 2 SPS trying to reach beat Solar Flare Zaza, going left and right, trying to see where the exact position, trying to see the exact positioning of their sniper. Is Zaza going to fall for that beat? Is he going to fall for that? But we already have him dropping MacTech from the Solar Flare Esports team, and Neat is a 4v3. Solar Flare Esports team might not just have it well in this battle. Is Zaza going to head in for that revive despite the safe zone being at a disadvantage? Zeus might just be knocked at the Solar Flare. Zaza has been spotted by the SPX Esports, and Ragnar still is set. Is Ragnar sending the Neroski, and Zeus is already down. He's on 2v4 right now. They can look for their best opponent. I know that's not a problem for the SPX Esports, because the FORSE Esports team, we are trying to get a third party on the BERSERK general. Sorry, I mean the Solar Flare Esports team and the SPX Esports team. There's already a fight, and Ragnar might just look for a way to steal the elimination for his team. This is EA4NVX7 cooking the grenade. Are they going to take advantage of that? They are heading back to that cover. EANVX7 with 5 elimination, be the only player, being one of the best player right now. They might just get an advantage against the FORSE Esports. The FORSE Esports might just make the biggest mistake they might have made yet. And this is SPX Esports now in 9 elimination, going from how many eliminations to 9 elimination in just a little amount of time. Come on, the ESYN Esports are back to 1 elimination, back to the lobby, and this is Solar Flare still down to just one player in their team when against the Underground Esports, who has the momentum on their side against the SPX Esports right now. But the SPX Esports might just be doomed. They might be dead, but the AA4NVX7 grabbing 6 elimination for his team's already heading in. It might just be the best rusher in this game. Yeah, Solar Flare Esports are back to the lobby. Oh, and Serif is cooked. Serif, Mitsuki, and Slifer might just get sent back to the lobby. The team of the Underground, the players that have just been cooking the most in this game might just get sent back to the lobby, because we have the EANVX7. We have EANVX7 from the SpaceX Esports grabbing eliminations after elimination, and now the UND Esports, the Underground Esports, are just down to 2 players, and they are being sandwiched between the SPX Esports and the XYZ Esports, and 2 teams have been knocked, and we have the UND Esports still at the tower. What is Paco Esports going to do? Paco team going to do to this? They are cooking the grenade after grenade, trying to send the UND Esports back to the lobby. We have Kotaro. Kotaro is going to get back. Oh, and he is back to the lobby too. XPX is not going to give the chance for that, using the quick switch. And yes, the UND Esports might still have a chance to get the booyah in this match. UND looks in back to the lobby. UND looks in back to the lobby. We have Slifer led the sniper in the Underground Esports, going for the revive of UND looks in right now. This Fabzo down, this XYF Fabzo down, this SPR down also. We have Kwepo SPS. Wow, is it going for that revive? Oh, the UND Esports should not allow them to go for that revive. This UND looks in once again, but now they are already coming in for the UND Esports. They should not have allowed for that revive, but the UND Esports might just have sold their game. ENVX7, the player, the man of the game, is already getting the knock again for his team. UND looks them, I just get a clutch in this game. We have Kwepo already heading in, and this game is being dominated by the SPS, and they are taking that home. They are taking that home. The Paco Esports team, that is SpaceX, grabbing the 3rd booyah right now. We have SpaceX grabbing a low. We have EANVX7, the Russia in the team, making the most in the team right now. We add him with how many eliminations? I think he had most elimination in this game. So yes, if you want to get a Russia, you should definitely get a Russia like him. He made the best, he was the best, and he led his team to victory, despite not even being the captain in the team. So definitely you want to have a Russia like him in your team. And now we'll be heading into the commercial break. Thank you for watching the first game, thank you for watching the second game, thank you for watching the 3rd map. And now if you are just joining the live, I'm going to give you a quick recap on what happened from the first game. You had the UND Esports team, the UND Esports team grabbing the booyah in the first game. And who do we have grabbing the second? But I think the SpaceX Esports grabbed the second booyah also, and we have the SpaceX Esports doing it once gain in the third map. So yes, we are looking forward to what the SpaceX Esports are going to feed us once again, and it's a good game from Paco. It's a good game from their Russia ENT VX7 right there. So yes, we are looking forward to what the teams are going to put forward. Are they going to go for the SpaceX Russia? Are they going to look for the downfall of the SpaceX Esports right now, or is the SpaceX Esports still going to keep their momentum and keep going? So right now we are going to head into the commercial break, so stay tuned and don't you leave the live, because we definitely will be back soon. Thank you.
plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. You could call it hunger every morning, gotta break fast. Even those opposing know I'm focused, so the pace lands. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. My name ain't for conversation, I'm a legend in the making. But I don't need the title, stay ahead of all my rivals. I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. Yeah, I gotta stick to the plan. You can leave and keep the praise. Mexico to Japan. No, I'm leaving them amazed. And I'm moving out the brake pads. And I'm switching up the pace. I keep it triple digits when in my pad, so don't get up in the way. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. My name ain't for conversation, I'm a legend in the making. But I don't need the title, stay ahead of all my rivals. I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. No accident when I get through all the challenges. Won't waste the breath if you ask, winning, you know the decision unanimous. I might cold black with passion, blow past him, no chances, panic or challenge. Back to back batters, old habits.
Cause casket for your whole clan, no capping, no co-captain here. But they watching me top of the tiers.
I'm just watching them dropping the tears. They pay homage, not as a peers. We were coming from the mud, huh? Now they looking up to us, huh? Now they trying to get some love, right? Cause we double up the dubs, huh? Yeah, I was born humble and cold. Now I'ma come for the throne. Never let me on my soul. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making. I don't need the praises, I know life is what you make it. My name ain't for conversation, and if life is what you make it, then guess just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. Pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it all.
We are the dreamers, the daring believers. We march to a different drum. Everything's waiting, it starts with a taking. United, we've already won. All for one and one for all. Stand up and heed the call. Never divided, the world is invited. You're welcome to join in the fun. And we're not gonna stop, no. Pick you up, let them know this is on. I'ma win no matter what. And we're not gonna stop, no. Pick you up, hit me like boom, boom, boom.
Now, take
And you all should know, like, we actually witnessed that from like a Russia. Come on, like, as a Russia, you carrying your team like that. That is all what all the teams in this game need. We had Alpha Wolves topping the table in their first two games, and yeah, I think right now the SpaceX Esport man have actually taken that position. Restart Esport also showed us a lot. Force Esport didn't really do well. We have Xrootz Esports. They are coming up. Underground Esport taking a face booyah, but they're trying to do that again in the second game, but the BERSERK generation don't give them any chance for that. SpaceX Esport grabbing 2 booyah already. The XYZ Edge Esports still with nothing. They've not showed us anything. The Solar Flare Esport, nothing yet. And now to the players and the Alpha Wolves, you should know we are going on a recap to show you the players, like the most impactful players in each team. And this is the Restart Esport. We have Rocky making giving a lot of opportunities for the team. We have Ryder also doing well. We have Light giving a good support for his team. The Force Esport also watching out for each other. Josan making a good like giving a good gameplay for his team. We have Flashy also, he did well. For the EA 4VN X7, like a player in the SpaceX Esport actually won out today. He grabbed that booyah in the next round. I actually said he soloed the game himself. Come on, like he really carried his team, and now the SpaceX Esport topping the table with 77 points in total. The underground Esport with 67 points. They are being gapped with 10 points by the SpaceX Esport. The Alpha Wolves being the top of the table, with the third on table with 44 points. BERSERK generation 42 points. Force Esport 35 points. Solar Flare being the sixth on table, 32 points. X-Force X4 with 24 points, XYZ 21, the team ESYN 20. We expected a lot from team ESYN because in all the lobbies they played apart from today, they always dominated. And the Restart Esport on the 8th position. You already know the remaining. This is Calare map. You should know about the grappling hook. And I said it once again, the grappling hook, this map actually depends on your sniper, because the sniper will give you the opportunity whether you're going to wipe a team. This map actually depends on positioning, because as long as the grappling hook can touch, you are definitely jumping. So yeah, we are looking into this match. We are looking forward to what the SpaceX is going to do again. How is Paco going to manage his team in this game? What is Solar Flare going to do in this game? We know the Solar Flare are it is very common for the Solar Flare Esport team to be able to dominate the Calare They are one of the best snipers in this lobby in their team. We have Roro himself, one of the best sniper in this game. We have that's from the BERSERK generation. We have Zaza from the Solar Flare Esport team. Solar Flare Esport team also one of the best snipers you would see in this lobby. And right now, they are heading to their different location, heading to the different there are different comfortable places where they can loot. And yes, we definitely might see that Ultra Lions, the AW Esports, are getting that potential battle against the UND Esports. And this is SLF Zeus already with the sniper and the SKS going in. What is Zeus going to do? What is Zeus going to do against the COD Esports? This might just be the end for the COD Esports, because they are being distracted by that team right now. Zaza gets in that reposition on the COD Esports. SLF Zaza, SLF Zeus already with a Mark 10 heading for injuries right now. This is SLF Zeus still. Is going to go on a 1v4 against this COD Ryster is, I think he's going to get no. Zeus is in a fight and Ragnar is going for that support. Zeus is down and Ragnar is already down. Yes, we have Mark 10 going for that knock. Ragnar confirming that Q is a 3v3. Ragnar against Ryster. Ragnar with what is using that melee weapon. Is he going to go in for that close range fight against the COD Esport? SLF Mark 10 giving the support from afar, and this is Ryster being out on there. Ragnar is already down on his knees, and yes, Zaza is definitely going for that revive, I think. But yes, Zaza has to touch a little bit of coin before he's able to bring out his teammate. Mark is doing the job, trying to look for a way to close the COD Esport right now. The underground Esport already with 2 elimination. The COD Esport with 2 elimination. Solar Flare Esport with 1 elimination, and the EW Esport with 2 eliminations also. BERSERK Gen are not showing anything so far. Mark Tech leaving that particular place because you don't want to be looking up to your clutch with. You don't want to be looking up to that. like you can get a clutch once in a while, but definitely every day is not Christmas. You should know that. AW nice with the 2 elimination for his team, grabbing a 4th elimination, and now this is UND and the AW esports team with back for back with eliminations right now. So the esports already trying to measure up to them, the Solar Flare esports with 2 eliminations still trying to measure up to the COD esports. The competition between teams. Restart esports already getting 2 knocks. They're going to catch the 2 knocks on their team again. They're going back for back with the Solar Flare already. This Kakalika going to the shop. He already got knocked from RS MT7. He is the MT7 himself. This might just be the end for the X esports team. We have X restarts right now heading into the zone. This is the end for the X esports team. Going back to the lobby with 0 elimination, such a sad thing. Rocky eliminating the last player in the X esports. They might just have. Okay, the Rocky is actually a player in the X esports. Sorry, I mean it is Restart esports. I mean, but we're looking forward to what the Restart esports are going to feed us more. This is Restart esports with 4. AW is still with 4. UND Rip already in trouble, and the UND esports are down to 3 players. FORSE esports grabbing that to 1 elimination in that with to their name. And yes, none of the team. We still have SpaceX, we have XR, we have XYZ, we have ES, we have BERSERK generation with no eliminations on board still. What is FRS doing? Are they trying to go for that hit list? Because they definitely need that hit list in this game. They need that hit list, but he's going for the Ukukon instead, trying to be the sniper. He wants to be the melee in his team, using the melee weapon. What is he going to do with melee weapon? Is he going to use it to his advantage in the close range battle? This is FRS Flashy still going into the Arsenal. They're trying to open the Arsenal. Already a fight between SpaceX right now and the XYZ esports team. EA4NVX7, the man of the game in the last game, already performing wonders once again. Cooking the nades, come on! A knock in the SPX esports already, cooking the nades one after another, getting the knock already for NV. He's trying to confirm the elimination with another nade right there. He might just be able to confirm it and another knock. Another knock. Try to cook the nade once again. He might just be the man once again. Come on. This is he is not the man of just one game. He's heading to confirm the elimination. And this is the XYZ esports back to the lobby. Just EA4NVX7 show that he is the leader. He is performing the role of the rusher and the sniper. Yeah, he is actually giving a long range fight. Also, this is ES trying to get the third party from afar. They're trying to get that reposition on the SPX esports. The SPX esports are back to full team right now. This is EA, and I did say he's performing like 3 roles at the same time. He's a prodigy himself, already being spotted by the ES esports. What is he going to do? What is his predicament? They're going to break his glow wall, and I think this might just be the end for EA. For NVX7 from the SPX esports. This is ESYN already grabbing an elimination to himself. They are aware of each location of where the SPX esports are, with the SPX esports and pro in a tight position right here. I might not be the one to answer that position. I might not be in the best position to answer the question for you. And this is Restart esports still going against the underground esports. The underground esports are where Restart esports going against Serip right now. He's everywhere to get a clutch on light, and yes, this is a knock. This is a knock. The UND esports team is going to close in this Mitski, closing in already to finish that elimination. Serip is being the decoy for the RS esports. The FRS esports are trying to be the third party in this game. The Restart esports might be cooked with 8 eliminations yet. I think the Restart esports might just be in trouble. RS slides heading into the shop to get that revive, but he's not aware of one of the players in the UND esports. He's already at the shop trying to look out for the player that is going to come for that revive. What is RS going to do? Is he going to head into that shop where he spotted Mitski and trying to reposition into another location right there? We have Mitski, despite being the rusher, is flanking over from his team. He is not having any support right now. And this is ES Snoopy, but the K90 going against Paco. SPS getting that knock. This is ES Snoopy right now with the K98. I think the SPS might just be cooked right now. Solar Flare back down just to their last player. They went down to their last player. They were not able to survive it. The last 2 games they went down to their last player, not being able to survive it, and now the ESPORT are in the same predicament. The XRESPORT are in the same predicament, but the XRESPORT were able to bring back B5, and now he is being responded back into the game, back into the action. But yes, the FORSE eSport team might just be in trouble. This is Joe Sands still hitting when they're heading for that revive, and this FORSE Slayer coming. Rocky dropping a bootmaker, and the bootmaker is going in. Damage after damage. This is the sniper from Rocky right now. Slayer down, I think. Oh, and this Solar Flare back to the lobby. Solar Flare are really not having it today, despite being in the 5th position on table. This is Rocky going in still with more elimination with his sniper, and we have FRS Slayer. This is Rocky. I think he's heading for that revive, because you definitely don't want to be selfish. You want to prioritize your teammates first before any other player. This is Rocky heading for that revive. We have Ryder 7 elimination, MT7 with 4 elimination. Ryder bringing back the player. This is Lies bringing back the player in the restart eSport. They can now be able to reset their gameplay from the beginning, choosing a location where they all will meet. This is BERSERK Generation or backing down. Yes, COD eSport when they get the BERSERK Generation right now. Messi heading with the MT14. Heading with the MT14 right now. He might just be able to clear the COD eSport. He might be able to do it. Messi heading with that glow wall. Is he going to get a cloud? 65 damage for Messi. 65 damage for Messi. Messi, oh, such a sad story for Messi right now. The Conquistador eSport team are the ones topping the table with 9 elimination. Restart still with 8 elimination. AW with 8 elimination, and the SPX eSport with 6 elimination on the ground. Following up with 5 elimination, BERSERK Gen also doing the same. That then BERSERK Gen are trying to the BERSERK Gen actually try their best. They try to cook the COD eSport, and the COD eSport last year I tried to look for a way to reposition. Are they going to give him the chance? They spotted my Messi already. Are they heading for Idris right now? Idris might not just be having the game right now. He might not be having the game. This is Josan down by Rocky. The sniper after sniper, this Sky 98. The double trade from the AWM and the Sky 98 from Rocky. Such a good gameplay. It feed us a good gameplay right there. A good sniping. You have Rocky as one of the best snipers in this game. Is Rocky going to head in for that revive? We have the AW eSport right now, waiting for the third party between the RS eSport and the Rocky now spotting the player right there. I think he's trying to look for a position where he's going to get his shot. This is AW Sombra. I think Rocky already saw this location right there. Entering into the most, trying to use it to flank away from the position. The restart eSport doesn't want to sell their game. The COD eSport might just be cooked. And the Conquistador eSport are back to the lobby. AW already measuring up to them, and the restart eSport with 10 elimination already, being the first to enter the double-digit elimination. AW eSport with 9 elimination, trying to make more of that. RS Light almost got caught up in the trap of AW Sombra right now. Sombra with 0 elimination is looking, and he is thirsty for that elimination, trying to gatekeep the RS eSport right now. But the smart RS eSport are going to try to use the launch pad, and yes, this AW eSport getting the revive after revive. So yes, using the Skylar skill to pressure the AW eSport team might be a bad idea at this time. AW Sombra. This is BERSERK Generation coming from the back of the AW eSport team. Might just be able to have an encounter with the RS eSport team. AW Nice, and this is Sombra. Sombra might just get knocked right now, using the glow up for defense. There's the BERSERK Generation being able to keep them busy inside the safe zone. AW Nice coming from that revive. Restart eSport team grabbing 12th elimination already. COD eSport sadly heading back to the lobby with 9th elimination. Solar Flare eSport not feeding us anything so far. This is 2SPX, one of the greatest covers in the last game. 2XPX giving the MA2B after the MA2B, and the ES eSport might just be in trouble right now. Johan with his 260 damage, and he is down. He has been knocked. And he is on his knees. We have Luxin, we have the underground eSport still at the full score. We have 2XPS scoping them from afar, but they are not aware from the location. But I think they are aware because the sniper in the SPX eSport team is not actually using the Raphael skill, but using the most skill might just cover cover for that because he will constantly be changing his positions as a sniper, and he is heading back to where his teammates are. ASAP XR getting knocked by a team, and he is using the launch pad to reposition right now. Can this be the end of the SPX sniper right now? This SPX sniper 2 heading into the cover, but there's actually a team inside and this will be a fight. This will be a fight, long range battle versus the short range battle, and this might just be the end of SPX right now. I didn't know spotting him. SPX 2 might be in problem right now. Might just be in trouble right now. What are they doing? What is the SPX doing right now? Going against the Red Ranger. This is B-Pie from the top. He's going to get a clean cut. ADN XR going for that revive. We have Chief AW. Is he going to use the MA2B to his advantage? And he did use it to his advantage. AWM and MA2B right now to SPX advantage. Is he going up to B-Pie to wipe the XR esports and then back to the lobby? UND said Reeves still keeping it in check. We still have 2 SPS looking out for both the underground esports and the Xrootz esport right now. The underground esport are not trying to make any decision to get their team sent back to the lobby. We still have them with 2 eliminations already. Losing already down. Using the MA2B to confirm his elimination. Is going to go from the elimination right now. Serif heading for that revive. We have Slifer also with double sniper trying to look out for the XR esports. We have 2 SPX still looking out for the UND esports. Still, what are his decisions? How is he going to make the positioning? We still have how many do we have? 7 teams still in this small zone. Mid-scale might be in trouble right now. He is being cooked by 2 SPX. SPX 2 heading in, even with the 3 elimination, he is still not satisfied. Heading in with the most, is he going to get that reposition as a sniper? ES Johan down by the sniper in the UND esports. This is Johan. This is ESYN. They might not just be having a good from the UND esport, but the UND esport might be in a bit of trouble right now because the boost maker are eating them one after another. They have 15 elimination, dragging it against the AW esport team right now. But the difference is that the AW esport are just down to 1 player, and the UND esport might just be the team to get this booyah for themselves, unless the SPX esport, and this is a knock against another knock. And yes, the FRS, the FORSE esport team, are coming up with their elimination using the boost maker in the last zone. We have FRS Robin still looking out for the players in the AW esport. The AW esport last player just got spotted, and yes, they are going to get sent back to the lobby with that 15 elimination. And the UND esport are already setting the boundaries. They have 17 eliminations already. I think they are about to get the 20th eliminations to their table. We have FORSE esports still trying to calm the zone. They're going for that. They are going for that conservative gameplay. UND Slifer and mid-K the Serif are losing and not joking in this game, but we still have the full squad of the SPA, the greatest enemy of the UND esports team. That is the only reason the UND esports team got no, and I think the UND esport might just be the center of attraction at this time. Kwepo from the SPX esports, and then the nade after nade, and then the glow up meta after glow up meta. FRS Robin trying to get the reposition on the UND esports team. That's why he's in the KC. I think he's okay. Right now he's using the KC skill on his teammate. Going against that, this is Robin down. Are they going to push Robin right now? And if they do, the UND esports team will be able to have that advantage. They would be able to get that knock. And yes, this is FORSE esports team back to the lobby with just 5 elimination. UND esports team still in the game with 18 elimination, and SPX still are a team with 11 elimination. Now it is a 4v4 between the UND esports. Cooking the grenades after grenades. This is EA4N. This is EA4VN X7. The most important player in the SPX esport right now, heading in to get a clutch on the underground. The underground king right now. What is the underground king response to this? They are down by 1 player. They are getting the revives, but he's still looking out. He's trying to gatekeep the players right now for VNX7 heading in. He's agreed. Now we have him knocking one of the players in the underground, heading in for another knock right there. We will see the fight, and we already witnessing the fight. Mitsuke using the Super Reviver, and I think the SPX are trying to own this game once again. EA4 and VX7 with a team wipeout, and yes, he is the man of the match once again. Created a chance for the SPX Esports to be able to get the booyah in the 4th map to SPX being the MVP, but for VNX7 giving them the chance to be able to clutch the underground, because the underground they are not an easy team to clutch. But yes, we have 4 VNX7 delivering his team from that. But wow, such a good gameplay for the SpaceX Esports. The SpaceX Esports they were not giving in to the underground from the second map. Come on, they've been having an encounter with the underground Esports, but they keep getting away, or they keep winning the battle between the underground Esports. I think there's actually a personal beef in this battle between the underground Esports and the SpaceX Esports. The SpaceX Esports were not this aggressive, but I think their training has been paying off lately. The SpaceX Esports being able to grab their 3rd booyah again. We only have 2 teams in this game grabbing the booyah, and that is the 2 teams after a beef against one another. The underground Esports grabbing the first booyah, going against the BERSERK generation in the first map, and we have the underground, we have the SpaceX Esports, getting that booyah after booyah after booyah. And yes, they are not even settling for that booyah with just 1 figure kills. They are going for that double-digit kills, grabbing that booyah, farming the kills, and going for that booyah at the same time. Come on, that's such a good gameplay from. But they have a great captain. You won't admit that is Paco, being the captain of the SpaceX Esports. You should know. We also have Serif. Serif is not also a bad captain for the underground, but just it's just a predicament. Maybe they were not able to, they couldn't handle that fight against the SpaceX even at 4v4. And I'm going to update you on the table. This SpaceX Esports still with 3 booyah, 104 total points. Underground Esports with 1 booyah, 94 points in total. And yes, we have the Wildfire Wolves is real booyah and 64 points in total. See the gap between the second and the third. BERSERK generation still with 51 points. FORSE Esports with 47 points. Solar Flare being in the 6th. Team ESYN with 33 points in total. Restart Esports with 32 points. Conquistador with 24. QX4 with 24. Xrootz 22. And the XYZ. You should know from the first team on board to the 4th team on board, you should know they are in the game to farm that Q point, because the point they are giving us is just wild. But W came to the SpaceX from the second map, because it's actually crazy. Alpha Wolves with 0 booyah still trying to compete for that top 3 games between the top 3 teams in this game is just crazy still. So yes, such a good game from the underground Esports team, the Alpha Wolves Esports team, and the SPX Esports team. And you might still be looking forward to what the SPX Esports are going to feed you in the next game, because I don't think their momentum is dying anytime soon. Paco from the SPX Esports, is still going to give them more command, is still going to give them more, advice. Definitely is going to look for a way to motivate his team to give more of that deliverance in the next map. You know what I'm saying? So yes, this is not a drill, and this is not the end of the Dynasty Cup. So we will be back after the short commercial break. Thank you. SpaceX Esports are just on a rampage, bro. Like, grabbing the second booyah, that was not enough. They grabbed the third booyah again. That, like, their new Russia, it's not actually a Russia, it's a NIDA. Is the way he's good, I can't scale it. The way it, like, the come on, I'm lost for words. You understand what I'm saying? So he sent the XYZ to lobby alone, bro, alone. He was able to escape that third party from the ESYN esport. That's why getting knocked. He came back to the lobby to dominate once again. He respawned the coding back just to dominate for them. And yes, 2 SPX were the MVP in that game, but carried along, he actually owns the game. He owned the fight since the purgatory map. You know what I'm saying? Rapid that knock after knock after knock after knock. Winning against the underground esport, getting that knock for underground. Getting that knock on underground was just crazy. And this is now the Solara map. This is the last map of the day. They have the Solara map, very similar to the NOSTRA map. You know what I'm saying? It looks futuristic also, but there are difference, you know. So yeah, there's the NOSTRA map as the shield gun. There are different things you see in different maps, except the Bermuda map, which is like just the normal map. The purgatory is also a normal map, you know what I'm saying? So we already have a fight at Riders Club, and this is UND Luxin already with one elimination. UND Slifer, the sniper in the underground esport, already going against another team. This is Mitski. I think losing going for that revive phase before he's heading in for UND Slifer right now. He's going to confirm the elimination for Slifer. UND Luxin going from the best position he can. He's going from the back, and this is the 53 damage from Luxin. He's going in. Mitski is heading in to confirm the elimination. And yes, I think that will be the third elimination for the UND esport team. That is the third elimination indeed. Mitski grabbing 1, Slifer grinding 1, and Serif with 0, with Luxin with 1. Instead, I think I have the BERSERK generations coming into the Riders Club to get that third party, but I think they are too late. Luxin already clearing in, and we have BERSERK Gen Lian, we have Crack taking a position, we have the UND esports already aware of where the BERSERK generation esports team are located. This is BERSERK Gen Crack. Now I think we'll be having the BERSERK generation getting sent back to the lobby in the early stage of the match. Liam dropping, and now we have UND esports team. Mason already getting away, but I don't think it will be that easy. We have COD esports team already coming, and that might be the end for the BERSERK generation with 0 elimination, going against the toughest team, one of the best teams in the lobby in the early stages of the match. That is such a bad decision from their leader. And now this is COD Idris with 0 elimination, grabbing 1 elimination. That is Messian. Brightstar grabbing 1 elimination, and this might just be the potential battle between the UND esports team and the COD esports team right now. I look forward to COD esports team and ASAP from the XR esports grabbing the 2 elimination. And this is Josan from the FORSE esports team. ASAP should actually head in if you want to put up more pressure on Josan. If you have Josan going in right now, ASAP might just be in trouble, and this is Flashy coming for that support, and ASAP is back to the spectative. B-Pie is already at the shop with his FORSE esports having a potential battle with the FORSE with the XR esports, the Xrootz esports right now. B-Pie heading for that shop to get that revive. We have ADN trying to be a decoy for the FORSE esports. B-Pie already getting the revives. I think ADN might just be in trouble right now. B-Pie heading for that support. We have him going with the COD and the P90. No, we have him going with the Plasma. The Plasma is actually a good gun for the headshot. We have Slayer, we have Flashy coming still. Is he going to use the Max 7? And now B-Pie is down. The Xrootz esport might just be in trouble. If they look for a way, and if the Xrootz esport comes back in a way that's not suitable, they might just get sent back to the lobby in the early stages of the fight. FORSE esports Flashy with 3 elimination. Now FORSE esports with 5 elimination. They are trying to be the first on the table by force, but the esports team gapping them might not just allow that to happen. And this is Solar Flare esports with 3 elimination. Zaza giving that headshot. Wow, is it the headshot or the touch with the sniper? I do not know. AW Nice already aware of where Zaza is. This might just be the end for Solar Flare Esport once again. Solar Flare Esport actually not cooking for the last 5 maps. The Solar Flare Esport team might just be in trouble still. AW Nice trying to scope the head of Zaza with a woodpecker. Johan going in for that. No, he got the knock. Got the knock for his team. The first team eliminated, first team knock for the ESYN Esport right now, and Snoopy is down. I think Johan is trying to touch the coin for one of his teammates to revive. He's scanning the Echo Drain right now to see whether any team is in Echo Drain, but we have the Xrootz Esports in Echo Drain. Johan might not just want to take that fight. He's going against VPI and ADN from AXR Esports right now. What is Johan going to do? We have NASA already. I think he might just want to get that reposition, going to another place, going to another location on the map to get that revive, because you don't want to be going up against BPI and ADN right now. Like, especially when they are from the Xrootz Esports, a team that actually give the underground a very, very tough time in the group stages. This is Rocky with a Car 98 and a VSK 94 right now, going against Kakalika from the X Esports, using the super mesh key. He's going to charge in. The restart Esports sniper might just charging for the sniper in the X Esports team, using a VSK 94 right now. The 71 health on buys. Kakalika going to go in with the MA2B. And right now, such a great decision from the Rocky, lying on the ground, using a Mosque to take a reposition. Yes, such a great decision from the restart Esport. 10 elimination in the early stage of the match. Wow, you're in the Esport. See, with 9 elimination. 9 eliminations in the early stages of the match. This team are just going in bang for bang. I tell you, Solar Flare is still in the game, but they are down by 1 player. This is non-Baronti. Non-Baronti from the Yellow Rangers. Rocky spotting with a Car 98, trying to look for the best position. Zaza helping his teammate from the top. This is MacTech heading in for TW. TW7 right now. This is Zaza getting that knock. 424 damage with the headshot to confirm the kill. Looking up to the sky, Sombra is still here, and Sombra is down. The AW Esport might just be doomed. They might be dead. AW Nice heading in right now. AW Nice, oh, and that might just be a goodbye for Ragnar. If Ragnar is close, I think Ragnar might just be cooked. The Solar Flare Esport team might just get sent back to the lobby. If Ragnar is still alive, I think he should look for a way to take a position to go back to another location. We don't want to be having that 1v2 fight against one of the top 3 teams in the lobby. AW Nice confirming that kill, taking Ragnar and the Solar Flare Zaza back to the spectating view. Ragnar right now is being chased by the AW Esports team. This might just be it for the Solar Flare Esports team, unless Zaza wants to get that clutch, or unless they have a third party. AW Nice still heading in for Ragnar right now. RS MT7 going with the support. FRS player is still here, going against the X Esports team. A damage from the sniper, and they're going to head in the 7th elimination from the MT7 in the RS Esports team. Underground still with 9 elimination. Restart being breaking a record of being the first in the lobby in the Solara map to get a double-digit elimination for themselves. ESYN still with a full squad, just with 1 elimination, not having any encounter with the enemies. Yeah, we have Space X Sport still in the lobby. Come on, are they going to feed us more of that in the last 3 maps? We have Kakalika going against the FORSE Sports player. Kakalika down. The sniper in a close range match against the Russia in another team might just be the worst decision. I mean, 108 damage on Slayer. Slayer might not just want to come out from that place because he might get shot. RSC Sport Live going for Slayer. Going for Slayer, such a good communication from MT7. We're giving him that and 108 damage, and his FORSE Esport team back to the lobby with 10 elimination. BERSERK Gen also back to the lobby with 0 elimination, and Solar Flare Esport team back with 6 elimination. Now it is down to the UND Esport, the SPX Esport, the ES Esport, the Restart Esport, the AW Esport as the Alpha Wolves, and the Xrootz Esport with the X Esport, just down to 1 player. UND Esport are still cooking. They are still cooking, going up against the RS Esport. They are still dragging that elimination point with the RS Esport. Now topping their elimination with with 14 with 1 kill more. This is Rocky scouting, looking for a player, looking for a lost player trying to come from the revive. The Xesport might not just have it well because other remaining team in the lobby has a full squad. He is the only player in this lobby with one. They are the only team in this game with 1 man down, and you don't want to be doing that despite the match. Despite the map being as large as this, still, I think this is the second closing zone, right? The other third closing zone. The zone is still, and the zone is still young, actually. And we will be having teams heading in for that reposition. We will be seeing teams heading in for that, to get that cover before any other team, because actually taking a spot in the zone actually gives the higher chance of a team winning the fight, you know what I'm saying? And now we still have Restart Esports team looking forward to the elimination. They are still going to top. They are going in for the 20th elimination if they continue with this momentum. And we still don't have SpaceX winning against any other team. Yeah, and this is ESYN Esports going against SpaceX right now. SpaceX with the momentum, if they go against, I think they are going to get sandwiched between the Xrootz Esports team and the ES Esports team already here. Paco Esports team, sorry, I mean the ES Esports team, SPX Esports team, the X Esports team, XR Esports team at the same location. We will be having at least 2 teams getting sent back to the lobby in this exact location. And with the SKS and the Zen skill, we have the SPS square pull down. Is he going to get revived? Yeah, they definitely needed that revive. This is the Tiva skill. Xrootz Esports still looking forward to how they are going to get the knock on the SPX Esports team. And the war elimination for his team, they do want to be getting into that fight with any other team, trying to look for that third party to grab more eliminations to their table. They just don't want to be getting, they just don't want to be seen in a position like this. BPI, I think BPI is getting reposition on the ES Esports team, and this is UND Esports team. I think the UND Esports team are actually satisfied with the eliminations they have on board, because I don't see them going against another team currently. We have a XR Esports team going band for band with the SPX Esports team, but the SPX Esports team is not giving them that chance. AM from the XR Esports team is the only player in the XR Esports team remaining, and they might just get sent back to the lobby. BPI is still gaining that reposition on the ES Esports team. We still have the SPX Esports team inside the zone. The ES Esports team trying to gatekeep the SPX Esports team. Where is we have a team back to the lobby already. ES Esports team gatekeeping the XR Esports team and the SPX Esports team. We're still waiting for what the SPX Esports team has in store for us. Snoopy using the MA2B right now. Launching is the SpaceX Esports team right now. It's being spotted by the ESYN Esports team. They now have the advantage, but a team at the back of the SpaceX Esports. I think this is the end of the journey for the SpaceX Esports team in this game, but they still have their star player, so all hope is not lost. They have EA4VNX7 right now. It will be going against the team at TV Tower. That is Restart Esports and the ESYN Esports right now. What is he going to do? And SpaceX has been sent back to the lobby. This is Snoopy. Double K98 right there. Snoopy jumping down. Is it trying to get the reposition again? We have the Xrootz Esports ready, trying to get the revive on his team. This is BPI doing the best in his team right now. UND Serif going against AW Esports team already going against the UND Esports team, and that is Serif grabbing an elimination. Tries to get another elimination. Serif is down. Is Slifer going to go for that cover? And this is BPI from the XR Esports grabbing that Q for himself. ADN also giving him that support. Looking for a way, and this is Slifer heading with the sniper. This is not a drill. Once again, this is triple kill from XR Esports. XR Esports already going in. They are going in against the underground esports team, and this is the end of the journey for the XR Esports team. Despite trying to send the UND Esports team back to the lobby, we already have a fight already. This is the ES Esports team. Being a full team, this time with 2 damage, I think they still have the upper advantage in this fight against the UND Esports team. And the RS Esports, the Restart Esports team, has a momentum. from in this game, and this is Bobo. He might just get sent back to the lobby. This is ESYN Esports. They might just get sent back to the lobby, and this is Joon is down. NASA is also down. Just being clutched by Luxin and Mitke alone, and Snoopy might just get sent back to the lobby. This is a 2v4v1. 2v4v1. Turning around the table is Luxin and Mitke right now. Dropping the boost maker. Trying to get into the advantage. Heading into the cover. This is Luxin outside and this is Mitke inside the cover. Snoopy getting sent back to the lobby, and this is a 2v4. Are we going to witness the clutch between the on the ground? Are we going to see the clutch? Is the underground esport going to clutch the restart esport right now? Because the underground esport, and this is a damage from Mitke. This is Light going against Luxin right now. Mitke is already heading in once again with the Oscar skill. Going against Light right now. Is the restart esports team going to top their table with one more elimination? And Mitke is going in. Mitke is going in. And it is a booyah for the restart esports. The restart esports started a game. They started a game with a very good kills on board, and they ended it with a good kill on board. I think they entered the 20th eliminations right there. The restart esports actually went against a team and almost got sent back to the lobby, but they looked for a way to reset their journey in the Solara map, and they did win that battle. They made sure they got a booyah. They made sure they sent the SPX Esport back to the lobby. They signed with the SPX Esport with the ESYN Esport. They took their advantage, sending the SPX, the greatest threat in the battle yet, back to the lobby. So we have the underground Esport with 1 booyah on the board. We have the SPX Esport with 3 booyahs on the board. We have the restart Esport with 1 booyah on the board. That is such a great game from the teams playing in this lobby. The Nigerian, the South Africans, the Mozambique teams in the lobby, the Madagascar team, I think, and also all the African countries, all the teams that played in this game that represented their country did well. So put a W's in the charts for them. They did well for you. Even if the team you're supporting did not get any booyah, if they gain the Q point and all, you should still give them W in the chat. We have AW focusing on just those Q points alone. So yeah, thank you for watching the game. Once again, I am your, and thank you for watching the game. So definitely, if you are just joining the live, I'm still going to give you a recap on what happened in the first game. We have the UND Esports in the last game against the BERSERK Generation Esports. But the BERSERK Generation Esports Roro actually looked for a way. He almost got the clutch on the UND Esports, but Slifer did not show him that. He did not give him that chance to make a clip of him. And yes, we have the SPX Esport, a good nader for the SPX Esport team, grabbing the booyah for them in the second map, the third map, the fourth map. Yes, and yes, if you are curious, if you're actually curious of the leaderboard, you should know who is leading on your board. You should definitely know who is leading on your board. You have the Underground Esport, the first team, bro. Like, come on, 1 booyah, but they actually top the table. Imagine, you actually think the SPX Esport, their SPX Esport actually tried the loss, but the Underground Esport, they use the Q points. They measure their Q points. You know what I'm saying? They measure the Q points. So the total point of the Underground Esport 119. We have the SpaceX Esport 114. We have Alpha Wolves with 77 total point. Restart Esport grabbing 1 booyah in the last game, 64 total point. We have the Force Esport 60 point. BERSERK Generation with 57. Team ESYN with 45 points in total. Solar Flare jumping from 6 to 8. That is 44 points in total. Xrootz Esport, we actually expected a lot from them, and they did show us a lot of work. They did give us that kills. They did give us that double-digit kill, and they did dominated the lobby in the group stage. But I don't know what is wrong with the Xrootz Esport in this map. So yes, you have been updated, and definitely you will want to see more. You will want to see of the rush point, and or just stay tuned to what Dynasty Cup has to offer for you. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, today was was so good. Come on, like SpaceX dominating the lobby, dominating the lobby. You should see it. Like a player carrying your team like for like 3 games. Come on, you deserve some accolades. You understand? So put a W in the chat for 4VN X7. Yeah, you understand? So Paco, you're also a good captain. We have Serib. We have Serib putting his team in the leaderboard at the first position, just having just one booyah. Still, they top the table with just one booyah. You know, the elimination did everything for them. The Space Ace coming in second and Alpha was coming in third. You understand? So yeah, it's such a good game from the 3 teams topping the table. The Berserk generation did well in the first game. They flopped in some maps and they did well in some maps. So the Solar Flare did the same thing. The Berserk generation, the Solar Flare Esport. The Solar Flare Esport actually had the upper advantage, but I think the MacTech actually saw their game in that place because Zaza was the sniper. There was nothing he could do. He could only shoot from the place he could see. The only place he could cover. But MacTech, like he made a mistake and it cost the Solar Flare Esports and Ragnar trying to get the reposition, but he got third party from the COD Esport, and the COD Esport also got sent back to the lobby by the AW Esports team. So yeah, such a good game today. We saw different teams doing well, and yes, definitely we are going to feed you more. You definitely want to see the rush points, and also just stay tuned to the Africa Free Fire community streaming on YouTube. And once again, your host Riley, and yes, this is AFC, and this will be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching.
We taking this loop, we small, we cool. We can never hide the truth. But it is of his life, they was ready for the fight tonight. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. It's beautiful place without a trace of creed. You need to escape, a legend in these days, the town walking. You know the name they talking, I move around like I own it. Cause this is home for the moment. Your face, the conquer a new world. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. There's more worlds to be open.
Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. You could call it hunger every morning, gotta break fast. Even those opposing know I'm focused, so the pace lasts. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, I'm a legend in the making, but I don't need the title. Stay ahead of all my rivals, I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. Yeah, I gotta stick to the plan. You can leave and keep the praise. Mexico to Japan. No, I'm leaving them amazed. And I'm moving out the brake pads. Ain't no switching up the pace. I keep it triple digits when in my pad, so don't get up in the way. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, I'm a legend in the making, but I don't need the title. Stay ahead of all my rivals, I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. When I get through all the challenges, won't waste the breath if you ask who winning, you know the decision unanimous. I might cold black with passion, blow past them, no chances, panic or challenge, back to back batters, old habits,
Cause casket for your whole clan, no capping, no co-captain here. But they watching me top of the tiers.
I'm just watching them dropping the tears. They pay homage, not as a peers. Cause we were coming from the mud, huh? Now they looking up to us, huh? Now they trying to get some love, right? Cause we double up the dubs, huh? Yeah, I was born humble and cold. Now I'ma come for the throat. Never let me on my soul. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making. I don't need the praises, I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, and if life is what you make it, then guess just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. Pressure, watch him fall, always keep my heart a call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall, always keep my heart a call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall, always keep my heart a call, cause I know I want it all. me like boom, 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 boom. Hit me like boom, 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 boom.
Blast, full power, focus on the top, get better by every hour. All of this fighting and fighting is heavy. Cutting back the fear like we a gang of machetes. Chop, chop.
We see the challenge, we smile. We got confidence for miles. You know we better than style. Let's break up the top.
Call me a dreamer cause I'm a believer in doing the best. I never sleep cause I don't even rest. Nah, I know it seems easy cause I got my team with me. We all together and we coming for that victory.
Survivors. Hit me like boom, 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 boom. Hit me like hey, right here, right now. Take your place, celebrate, go out. Hit me like we don't wait for anything, we take it. When we make it out, we celebrate it. Whatever the situation, we'll overcome it. We'll stand the phase of how we want to run it. Break the limit to reality. One ain't real, creating a space where everyone's free to feel. We ain't afraid, we are the brave. We come to play, this is a place where all are heard. You know the squad, we ain't never gonna stop. It's a fire to inspire, we know this is who we are. Survivors. Con permiso.
We are the dreamers, the daring believers. We march to a different drum. Everything's waiting, it starts with a taking. United, we've already won. All for one and one for all. Stand up and hit the call. Never divided, the world is invited. You're welcome to join in the fun. And we're not gonna stop, no. Pick you up, let them know this is on. I'ma win no matter what. And we're not gonna stop, no. Pick you up.
Hit me like boom, 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 boom. Hit me like right here, right now. Take your place, celebrate, go out. Hit me like
won't let us fall.
serve light, hero of the night to take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear